Good morning, friends. I'm Daryl, and this is Milling by Daryl. I hope everybody's having a great week. That was all the cedar that I milled yesterday. Very, very pretty. Just loved doing it. Today, I'm going to be milling up a very large cherry tree trunk. This is for a customer, and it's very large. Here, I'll show it to you. So this is cherry. You can tell by the bark. It's got a certain kind of bark, and then it'll have a red tint to it once I start milling it. But this is a very seasoned log. My customer wants me to slab it, I believe, into 1.5 to 2 inch slabs, and I think he wants 3 total slabs. So he's been a great customer. I'm not really sure what he's going to do with it, but he usually sends me his product, which he is a great artist. So what I'm going to use to put this up on my mill with is my skid steer. And this is going to be pushing the limits of my skid steer because it's so big and heavy. However, we'll get it done, and we'll get it done safely. So that's what I'm going to do. So stand by, and we'll start that process. Okay, so I do have a chain wrapped around the log here, wrapped up to my mounting plate of the skid steer. It's a logging chain. I actually bought this for $10 on Marketplace. Been a great chain for $10. I think it's like 15 feet long. So we'll use that to keep it from falling off. Sometimes they like to, once you lift them, they'll fall off, which can be dangerous. So we'll leave that on there. All right, I'll reposition my camera here, and we will get started. All right, here we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I bet you thought it was going to tip, didn't you? Sometimes I have to have my daughter or my wife, or my daughter and my wife on the back with me so it doesn't tip. So we got it up there, and I just got to reposition it and get it secure, and I'll do that off camera. But once I get it secure, we'll start recording back in. Okay, welcome back. So we are ready to go. I put the level on here to make sure it was all level, because it moved a little bit whenever I put the cherry log on here, and then I made sure it's level this way as well. It's very important to have a level playing field when you're milling. So then what we have to do is kind of cut the top of this off, because I only have so much room before, you know, the bottom of this and my blade. So it's about 7 inches. So I can really only cut a slab about 7 inches thick, which is extremely thick. I'm not sure who would want a slab 7 inches thick. Anyway, I'll have to cut this off and then go down a little bit and cut that off. So we'll start that and see how it goes. Okay, so cherry's a lot harder wood than cedar, and my blade was getting towards the end of life. So this kind of proved it. I can tell it's a little wavy. So we're gonna have to lower this down and change blades. So I'll kind of show you what it looks like inside and show you just real briefly on how I changed the blade, and then we'll start over again. So these things just open up like this. You got one on either side. So then this is what spins. The blade is that big, it goes all the way around. This is the engine on the other side. And this here is the tensioner, so I'll untension it. So now it doesn't have any tension on it, so I can just pull it off. You can kind of see how loose it is. So we'll do that, we'll swap out blades, and then we'll restart. Okay, so I got the new blade installed. A couple of things I wanted to show you. So I did clean it out with a hose. Sometimes it just needs a good cleaning out, but you take a look at this. This blade has to be right in the middle of these little bumpers in there. I don't know if you can see them, but it's gotta be like you can only fit a piece of paper in there, but it keeps it from vibrating. So it shouldn't pinch it, but it's got to be where it's almost clamping it, but not really. And then I have the other side has to be the same way. If you don't do that, you get vibrations and your wood will come out wavy. So you can kind of see this first cut that I made with the dull blade. See how it slants. You don't need a level to tell you. You can see how it slants down. So with this new blade, we shouldn't have that problem. Okay, I'll get ready to get started. Okay, let's get started again. Much better. Kind of cool. See, I don't know if you can see the color, but it's a reddish color. It's beautiful once it gets wet. It's a 2-inch piece. Here's another 2-inch piece. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Let's see if we're still true to level. Pretty good. Usually a break-in period with the blade. Go down another 2 inches. Yeah, so cool. Look at this design. Beautiful. Oh, a couple of bugs in here. Those are black ants. Nice. 2 inches. Bigger now. Wow, I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. Where we're at, the level. A little bit low here. Must be something with the wood. But let me go ahead and pause the video, and I'll check on the blade. So I checked the blade was just fine. I think it's just still trying to get broken in. So we'll go a little bit slower this time, and because I like to get my wood exactly level. We are stuck right here. Okay, so this is just about one full slab off of this 6 foot long cherry. these are pretty heavy. So you can see it compared to me. It's taller than I am, and the coloring is just beautiful. See that deep, almost, I don't know, it's red, white, different striations in there. Beautiful coloring. A little bit of rot down here, that just adds character. Let me show you guys probably the favorite part, and we'll probably call this a wrap. So we'll throw some water on this. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? This is cherry. Whoops. Wow. Beautiful. This is a black cherry slab. I'll probably start here with my customer wanting 3 slabs because we're in the meat now. So anyway, that's a wrap for today. Hope you can see me. I appreciate your viewing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. My family and I would really appreciate it. And also, if there's some content that you want to see, please drop a comment in and I'll see what I can do. Today's Thursday, so Friday's tomorrow. Anyway, it's a great day to mill. This is Milling by Daryl. We'll talk to you soon.